go.
Oh my God.
Start the fucking show.
Coming
we're
to you
back.
live. Not live.
No.
It's never been live.
Nope.
Why did I say that?
I think you don't know what you're doing.
That's got a lot to do with it, man. Anyway, shooting the shit back at you.
After
A hiatus.
Long hiatus.
We're just kind of hunkered down, getting ready for turmoil in America.
Yeah.
Race
Race war, right?
So
Everyone?
there's a new leader in the free world, and with him comes higher prices at the pump, gentlemen.
See, like, if Republican, what do we call it, Republican Joe?
Asshole.
Yeah, he's an
I think that's where we're at.
Yeah. Okay, so
I think that's where we're
if
at.
assholes' predictions were to come true and they were to go up that fucking high, I still
don't care.
don't care.
If you told
He
me
cares. That motherfucker cares.
pay $2 more at the pump and Trump's gone, I think we all would have signed up a couple years ago.
So the whole idea of fucking taxing gas more is to tax gas into obsoleteness.
Yeah.
Like make it obsolete by. It's the same thing. Cigarettes should be $15 a pack. Tax them. Yeah, when something's bad for society, but you can't just get rid of it. Tax it out of existence. And gasoline is something that we should do that with. Get everybody. You put $5 a gallon at most of. You have an electric vehicle within 5 years. You have an electric vehicle within 5 years. I have an electric. All of us have an electric vehicle.
I'd probably go with like a little Vespa.
Dude, I'm going diesel, baby.
Diesel, baby.
There you go.
That's all I run on.
You should just drive a semi, but never haul the trailer.
To quote my one of my heroes, Ben Diesel, I live my life 1/4 mile at a time.
Okay.
I don't know what it means.
What's funny
I like
about
that.
dudes with those big diesel trucks is they're never hauling anything. I know one dude who had a big diesel truck who hauled shit. Bob McHugh. He had a construction company. He's hauling gigantic fucking machines. He needed that diesel truck. But none of these motherfuckers need that diesel truck, bro.
No, I said.
Those Trump flags aren't that heavy.
No.
So even if you got like 7 of them hanging out the back of your truck, it will be fine. You could do that with a little Honda.
You can, but that's not American.
I seen a dude post a funny ass picture, his pickup truck, but with like all Biden flagged out and shit. And it was funny as fuck. I was like, that's pretty good.
That's hilarious.
I seen a yard that had a Biden sign and then the blue striped American flag sign in the same yard. And that, like, to me was like, it was this weird thing. I'm like, that person's, like, I'm not saying it's like a bad thing, but it was like a weird thing. Like, they got the I support police sign next to their Biden-Harris sign. Even though Kamala Harris is a cop. But
they don't understand what this sign really means. That's the new Confederate flag.
No, that's a Nazi flag, bro.
You think so?
I love
the blue and black flag?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
you
that.
ever see the meme where it's pulling the blue line back and it's a Nazi flag behind it?
No, I never seen that meme.
It's supporting the Gestapo, man.
That's
like
that's the new Nazi flag, bro.
Oh, I've never
You're
heard
allowed
of
to
that.
fly that one.
I just thought it was supporting cops. I mean, I'm not trying to be devil's advocate here, but like,
that's mostly
I agree
that's
with
mostly
supporting cops.
yeah.
That's not
cops'
what
job.
that means.
Cops' jobs are tough. Police reform needs to happen.
Yeah.
Please,
I think they should have it easier. You know, I think they do have it's shitty for them, bro.
My man Luke Thomas broke it down pretty good on Joe Rogan's podcast. He did. Like they do too much. They're called out to handle somebody who's having a mental health breakdown. No, send a mental health professional.
Right.
Who with a taser. Like there was the one time where the guy that got shot was the mental health was like the psychiatrist or something for like this severely handicapped dude, and he's there to try to help him, and they shot the guy that was there.
Like we've all met cops. These people aren't equipped to handle mental health issues.
They're not.
They shouldn't be. That's not their job.
No,
you know?
I mean, they should be able
to a certain extent.
They should be able to handle like dealing. There's a lack of humanity within that profession. Mm-hmm. That's what I think the real problem is.
What they're talking.
I know a guy whose family is from a long line of cops, and he was proud of that fact, and he was going to be a cop. And when he realized they were teaching an us versus them mentality in the police academy, he left. He's like, no, it's not way my grandfather and my father approached this job, it's not the way I'm going to approach it.
It's like
it's not a war zone out there. These are people's.
It's treated like a. I don't want to say that. Cult's the wrong word, but it's like
It's a gang.
It's a gang, yeah. Like
It's a
they
gang.
there's like cop bars that they all hang out at after work.
I once thought that maybe like 5 years ago, I was thinking maybe I'll quit smoking weed. And
I don't believe you at all.
No, you quit smoking weed long enough to pass a drug test.
Oh, okay.
They let cops know when drug tests are coming. You can fake a drug test as a cop. It's just a urine test. Quit smoking weed long enough to get through the process of becoming a cop, and I was like, I would like to be a cop because I would like to make a difference as a cop. But then I'm like you see cops that pipe up about fucking shit and stuff. They die often. They stop.
Or like they stop
getting.
Life.
It's like
their life gets made hell.
It's like Russell Crowe's character in American Gangster. He fucking turns in the money. He calls for backup, and there ain't no fucking backup. All he gets is an ambulance. Like being a good cop isn't like a healthy decision in that. Like you could be a good cop, and people are like, "There's good cops," and I'm like, "Yeah, there's cops that do their job the right way all the time, but they don't speak up when they see something go down, and that's not really being a good cop."
What it really boils down, you need more people that want to be good cops.
It's got to pay way more. You need a smarter.
It's got to be harder to be one.
Yeah, for sure, it should be harder.
It should be very difficult.
It should be very.
There should be no fat cops, like no out of shape cops.
No, there shouldn't be.
Right? Like they should be able to run a long time. You know what I mean? Like be healthy and like.
Well, it should be. I think it should be more looked at as like
like
a model citizen.
You don't need to be elite, but you should be able to put down 2 miles in 16, 17 minutes. Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't have to be elite. You don't have to be elite. I don't want elite athletes as cops. Dangerous.
To a certain extent.
Like
I think the problem is, like they say,
elite athlete always want to prove something. Oh, you can't take that guy with the gun down over there without using your gun. Fuck that, man.
That'd be kind of cool. We'll see.
Wrestle him.
I mean, actually, you want to know what though? I'd say for the most part, especially in the suburbs, I don't see any fat cops. They're all fucking.
There's this huge fat cop here in Parma.
It's not much anymore.
He lost a lot of weight last time I saw him, but he's still pretty big.
On steroids.
It felt like when we were younger, it was more fat cops.
Yeah.
I felt
like the same way with doctors.
I seen a Lindale cop at the Chipotle on Ridge one time. This motherfucker, no way he wasn't on steroids. This motherfucker was Batista vascular, bro. Gigantic.
Just like working out, filling out the speeding tickets.
But he had to have been juiced. Cops shouldn't be on steroids. Steroids fucking cause tempers.
Like I was gonna say, I think we have to stop telling ourselves like these people who become cops are like doing it for the right reasons. They're just normal people. Like, I need money. This would be a great way.
It's a job.
It's a job, and
the retirement are awesome.
And what is it, like 25 years, 20 years?
20 years and you're out.
And it's like, oh yeah, I have power now. They want power, you know, like
that's the perk of the job.
Yeah.
It doesn't pay all.
I know
that
a dude who became a cop strictly because of the power thing. Like, if there was a real psychological evaluation on this dude, they did some real effort into it. Shouldn't be a cop. His closest friends say this.
I think I'd be a great cop. Be a great detective.
I want to be a detective for sure.
Detective would be good.
Because detectives are the guys who did really well, never really fucked up bad, and then they moved on to become detectives. Like I don't look down on a detective the way I look down on a patrol officer. Yeah.
Yeah. You can wear what you want, right? As a detective. You like wear a suit, right? Like
yeah.
I wouldn't want to wear a uniform.
Jimmy McNulty. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, I do. I'll be just like him.
Yeah, I think I would too. You be more bunk.
I'm Lester. Stone though. I'm stoned Lester.
You probably you'd be like Prez Belusky, man. You're soft.
Hey, Prez is
like
good.
That beta, like that beta cut of steak you ordered just.
Hey, Prez is good fucking police, bro. Natural police.
He was.
Police. You saying?
Natural police. That's the way. That's the way the cops say it. In Baltimore.
You know how Nolte fucking slept on a bed on the floor and shit. Going on to that, I kind of do that too. I'm lazy. Instead of getting like furniture, I just got boxes to put my clothes in.
Do you have like a really nice mattress though that's on the floor, or is it like a?
No, I got the what's it called? I actually have something to put it off the floor, but I just don't use it.
Box spring.
Yeah, I got a box spring too. It's box spring mattress. I have actually like a frame.
Oh,
to put it on.
You're way ahead of what Jimmy's doing. Jimmy's got a full size shitty mattress on the floor. You probably got a memory foam like queen size.
No, it's not a memory foam. I'm gonna get a new bed. I'm thinking purple. You know those purple beds? I laid on one of them.
Purples
cool.
are nice. I have a ghost.
Yeah,
it's nice.
So yeah, I've been looking, but yeah, I just didn't want to buy like drawers and shit, and then have to move those fucking drawers. I'm like, I'm just gonna box this up, stay here as long as I can.
Moving's one of the worst things ever.
Yeah, I hate it, and I didn't want to get that shit in there and then have to get it out in a few months.
Are you moving out?
I don't see myself staying there that long.
But you shouldn't stay with that cop.
Huh? Yeah, I'm still staying with the
You
cop.
like
A good dude. He's a good dude.
You like living with a man in uniform?
Wait, is he not a cop?
Oh yeah, he stopped being a cop. He got he's actually suing. I can't talk about it, but
oh, okay.
No, I mean you could. He can't, but you could.
He's getting discriminated.
He's getting discriminated against?
He's black.
Oh shit! It changes.
Oh, now it's changed because he's black. You son of a bitch!
No, it changes my perspective.
You son of a bitch!
It changes.
He's actually Asian, or is he?
I don't know.
What?
Hey, I look at white cop and black cop completely different.
He's white.
He's a white guy.
Why can't that black cop be like an Uncle Tom?
They might be.
You said he's getting discriminated.
But
yeah,
how?
I just can't say. I can't talk about
he
that.
Might be,
on
but
the air.
Let's pretend you were going to write a book about a cop that was getting discriminated against. What would the story say about the discrimination?
He can't talk about it.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I can talk about it. You know,
I mean, I don't give a fuck about this white cop, but
this white all lives matter. I love saying that. I'm sorry.
All votes matter, right?
yeah, they do. Though.
Speaking of all lives matter,
those people chanting "Stop counting" are fucking morons.
No, you know who else is morons? People who defend the Electoral College.
Yeah, that's very dumb.
Why can't we just say whoever gets the most votes wins? That makes sense to me. The fact that somebody in Montana's vote matters more than mine pisses me off. It pisses me off.
It just, more than pisses me off, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Oh, no, it pisses me off because.
Are we like trying to get equality in the world and shit? Like, no.
Like, how the fuck are you from some small state where the population of my state is 40 times higher, 50 times higher? We get, 19 electoral votes or something like that, and you get 3? What? If you get 3, we should get 60. Like, that's the way that should work, because California gets 55 and you get 3. California should have 1,000.
I just don't understand. Like, everybody's vote should just mean the same.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems so simple.
You have these votes. You have these votes. But what it is everybody who believes in the Electoral College is a conservative. And it's the only way they generally win the presidency. George Bush won the popular vote when he was against Kerry, I think.
Did he really?
But that's like the last time a Republican won a popular vote. They don't win popular votes.
Trump's the first guy to lose his second term, isn't he? Like, in like 20 years, right?
Since
old
Bush
George
won.
Bush, right?
And then before that, Jimmy Carter, who was a fucking good human being. Not presidential material, but he was a good guy. He's still just like...
building houses? That guy?
Fighting cancer and building houses. That's what he does. Here's the way he approached being president. He had a peanut farm. When he became president, he sold the peanut farm because he feels like being a business owner was in a conflict of interest in being president of the United States. We had a president running a business from the White House. That's fuck. You know how much taxpayer money went into Mar-a-Lago every time he went to Florida?
Oh, yeah. That's where he was having all the world leaders come meet.
Yeah,
and stuff,
because
his
he
properties
gets,
and all
because
that.
he just gets.
Bro, did you see what happened?
What?
So the Trump campaign held that press conference like the day after the
Oh
election.
no, yeah.
At the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
They booked the Four Seasons, right? Mm-hmm. They fucked up. They called Four Seasons Landscaping Company. They had to hold a press conference
Outside
Rudy Giuliani. Held a press conference outside of a landscaping company.
Next to a porn store.
I didn't even say that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
God. Hey.
The best part is, whoever took the fucking phone call just went along with it.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
Like, we want to book the president.
Man, they're probably like, we'll do it for... we'll do it for $1,000.
They probably threw out some big number.
They're like,
they're like, hell yeah.
No, they're like $1,000. And they're like, they're giving us a great deal. Yeah, that sounds good.
And they still went along with it. One of them tweeted out like, "Thanks, they're the best landscaping company there is." Like, you just
wait, like a Trump supporter, like
no, one of the dudes like that was at the press conference, on his team, I believe.
Speaking of Giuliani, did you see Borat?
I saw that scene.
Oh, what do you think about it? Do you think he was really trying to pull his... It was iffy on me. I think...
There was flirting going on for sure.
Unless you're about to do something, you don't lay back on a bed like that.
No, he's an old fat guy.
He's an old dude, though, yeah.
That's the way old fat guys tuck in their shirts.
Not my dad. Well, he's not fat, but the old dude drops his pants to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The old fat guy does it on the bed because he can't bend back down to get his pants up.
See, I get it.
In the middle of the interview,
she was taking off his microphone.
Yeah, she was.
It's hard to say. They caught it. They're making a movie. They took the footage. They're editing the footage to make it as funny as possible. It was funny as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
Smoking hot.
The chick
is Maria Balkova.
Yeah, she's hot. She's a really good actress in that. She was a
great
character.
What's crazy is I didn't know this. Those translations are roughly right. They do a little bit of changing here and there, but they're roughly right. And he's speaking Hebrew the whole time, even though like he's supposed to be speaking Kazakh. He's speaking Hebrew, and she's speaking Bulgarian.
I was wondering why they were so fluent at it. Like, damn, they're really good at speaking whatever. Like,
he's speaking Hebrew and she's speaking fucking Bulgarian.
Is Sacha Baron Cohen Jewish?
Yeah.
Oh, is that why he says all the Jewish jokes?
Yeah.
No one gets offended? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, he goes really hard on these Jews. And
nobody should be offended by what he's doing. He's making fun of racism.
That's true.
He's good. He's good.
Speaking of good, Dave Chappelle. On Saturday Night
Live. Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
I
saw his end.
I saw the end monologue. He is a very good talker.
Oh, dude, he's a fucking genius.
Just the way he's morphed, like in front of us, like he's like from our generation. Someone we were old enough to see them like at the beginning of their career, and we've seen them like evolve and like. Young Chappelle, you never thought this was coming from like Young Chappelle.
No.
You know?
I guess not. I always knew, through his stand-up, you always knew he was a deep thinker. Like, his stuff does have, like, really deep thoughts in it, and it's really funny. But yeah, it's like he's almost a leader now, like a cultural leader now. That's why I didn't see it coming. Like, people look to him for, like, answers and shit or whatever.
When Kanye's freaking out, Dave Chappelle calls him to, like, calm him down and see what's up. That's fucking sweet.
And he keeps like a group of like the like other like thoughtful black leaders in the world. He's like out there with Talib Kweli all the time, like guys like that. Chappelle could run for president, and I'd seriously consider voting. I'd vote for him. Like I'd vote for him with confidence.
Would you vote for The Rock?
I'd have to see his policies. I vote on policies.
I would, no matter what. Too big of a mark.
I don't think he'll be a like.
He'd be a
bad president. He'd be a Dem, yeah. But I'm saying like, I wouldn't be embarrassed if he was the president.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
like we had this last 4 years.
He is.
No one dislikes or disrespects that man.
No, he's too cool.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he's just badass, dude.
And even as an actor, not every movie he's in is good, but he's done some good fucking work. Pain and Gain, he was great.
He's like the action hero. Like
he's the action hero.
No, in Pain and Gain, that was character acting.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
He was great. And
Mark killed it too.
And then in Ballers, who he wrote big part of writing that show. He's great. He was fucking great. Like that show was great. The way they ended it is great, and him buying the XFL makes the show even better.
That's sweet.
Did he do that on the show too?
He bought an NFL team on the show.
Oh, okay, on the show.
And then he announced he straight up forced the NFL to give. Joe, you're not going to finish it, are you?
You already told me.
Oh, he forced
health insurance.
He forces the NFL to give lifetime health insurance,
Yeah,
announces it at a. He tells them he's not going to do it at the fucking press conference, and then he just does it anyways because he told the players, "I'm going to be a different type of owner," because he was a player. Sick, man. And then he buys the XFL. Probably not. NFL is an indestructible force.
It'll never take over. Everything The Rock touches turns to gold.
You're right. You're right though, man. What if he just kills the NFL?
I don't think it'll kill it, but
he's great at marketing.
He could definitely feed the NFL from that league. My thing is too. I think it could get big, and I have no idea if this is the direction they want to go or anything. But if it was an alternative for dudes coming out of high school, instead of playing college football, you could go to the XFL and get paid. Because even if the NFL says, "Look, you gotta wait," you gotta be.
It's 3 years out.
Yeah, out of high school, cool. You can go get paid in the XFL.
It's the only sport that I believe in a separation between the pros and high school because of the nature of the sport.
Yeah.
There's very few guys who could come straight out of high school and be NFL players.
But I still think
some could. There's some.
That's what I'm saying though. Like you got like a chase, or you could go to college. You go to Ohio State for 2 years, pop out your third year instead of going back.
Play a year in the XFL
and get paid 1 year in the XFL, and then go into the NFL draft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe the XFL.
Well, also, I'm pretty sure the NCAA is now allowing players to make money on their likeness to stop shit like this.
Yeah.
So guys can go to autograph signings and
do commercials.
Papa
John's.
Well, they're getting
NCAA football is going to come back.
Maybe they said there's still things to work through.
I bet it's going to come back.
They're going to find a way. That's too much money.
Dude, the first year that game's going to break records.
And it'll kill Madden, but it's the same fucking people making it, so they really don't care.
They're not. When they make Madden and NCAA, they're doing a lot of the developing of those games together.
Yeah, they take from each other.
Motion captures, all that shit. They don't have to fucking. That's an easy thing to do. They're making the same game twice.
I always say Madden's always the same every year, just a little bit different every year. And it's like
the only sports game that changes every time you get it is UFC.
2K a little bit.
2K, the ball handling is.
You get a different feel from each 2K.
Yeah. It gets more fluid every time.
The game feels different. Madden feels the same.
UFC changes every time, and it's gotten better every time.
That's the biggest knock on like a WWE game. That game has played exactly the same since
17
SmackDown.
Since 2K17.
Earlier than that.
No, I'm talking about the way the ladder matches change in 2K17 to the way they are, to the way we like them.
Oh, with that different thing.
And
it's still the same game. Nothing ever changes about that game. Just a new roster. You know? I think that game should play more like UFC. It's so unfluid compared to UFC that there's got to be like a happy medium.
Yeah, I know. Say not fluid. And
in wrestling, you have so much to focus on with button controls.
I say make it UFC, but with superheroes, bro. You're just trying to get your special up, throwing punches. Don't make it more like just throwing punches. Don't and then make Cena's punches look like Cena's, but
maybe you have to get a little bar up to even do a body slam.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, no, because there's just not that much striking in fucking.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
Are you gonna have the sway fucking mechanics in the game too?
Why not?
Because it's not what they do. I don't want it to look like a UFC game.
I think it should. It should
let all the fucking amateurs have to press X to go into a grapple, press circle and left to do a body slam. They should keep it exactly the way it is because it's stupid.
I think you just take the engine it's currently on and throw it out.
Well, also
completely start over.
Also, EA makes UFC and
they don't.
2K don't give a fuck about it. 2K has a singular focus. 2K
there's
NBA. Yeah,
they care about Borderlands, NBA,
In the original, actually from this last one, their last WWE game, the people who made it, the studio was making it got fired or they quit or they. Yeah, so it was like a half done project. Yeah, like and they still released it.
This past one was like when people finally said this is it, done. Like I'm not buying. This is fucking awful. Mm-hmm. So I think
they should just play a real combat sports game. Honestly, they should come into a real combat sports game. So there's just way more fucking competition for me to beat the fuck out of. All these rookies.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you took a better engine like that and made it more like a UFC instead of almost like button mashing with like a WWE game, you could expand like the whole online. Like, online gaming is huge. People that watch wrestling, online game. If it was like more competitive like that, it'd be fucking huge, man. I just think
UFC's not that competitive.
It's not that kind of
no, it is though. If you catch a good matchup,
I'm saying you could make it a bigger hit in the online gaming community than it is. Who plays WWE online?
Yeah, it's true. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's not a big thing.
You know what's crazy about the UFC games, Suami? Mm-hmm. The best players in the world pretty much just stand up, but the
shitty ones,
the real assholes that you beat us, they don't fucking stand up.
It's like playing a game in story mode. You got to beat these bosses, and then you get to that guy, and you're like, holy
honestly,
shit.
I don't think there's a time in this game where I've played somebody online where their stand-up's better than mine.
I have. It was like a level.
Oh no!
Division 14 or something.
When I got those dudes, I'm not even counting those dudes. Those are gods. Those aren't humans. But I'm talking when the guys in my division, his stand-up's not fucking better than mine.
Usually not. But I get caught all the time. I've been losing in that game.
Are you guys getting the PS5?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Like pre-order?
Pre-order already? Oh, no shit.
I'm gonna have it. Well,
you'll have it in 4 days.
No, I'm gonna have it in a couple of days. See, what happened? I couldn't get it because you have to register online, and I didn't get when they.
Gotta blow my nose.
Fuck it. When it came out, and you can buy it or pre-order it. By the time I got to it, it was all sold out. Or my nephew did it. He got one, but push comes to shove, he doesn't have the money for it, so I just bought it off him. So I was gonna get it and then send it to me.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait a little bit, because
I had the money now. I'm like, I got it.
I'm not switching over. I'm not gonna switch over 2K to the new one because they're not carrying over your My Player, so I'm not doing it.
Oh, really? I just saw IGN's review of 2K on the PlayStation 5, and they said it's really good.
You can
there's a difference.
Rails and shit.
Yeah, you can skateboard in it.
You can skateboard in this one, but it's like these fucking canned ass kickflips and shit.
Oh, really?
But on that one, apparently you can grind rails and shit. But Skater XL soon is gonna be the best game.
Why?
Because they're fucking opening up all the mods.
Oh, really? That's sweet, right?
They said holiday season.
I think I'm gonna wait till next year holiday to get the new system.
But you should.
They'll have a bundle out and shit by then,
Mm-hmm. 10 games
controller,
on it.
You should get Skater XL.
Yeah, it is fun. Yeah.
I tried to go back and play Session on Xbox and I couldn't.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm. Glitchier and stuff.
It's not as fluid, but it's also harder. I was pretty good for a minute, but I can't.
Yeah, I was getting to understand it and shit.
Yeah, but XL's a little more user friendly, and I went back to Session. And I'm like, I couldn't do anything. Mm-hmm. It was hard. So I know you went back and watched it. You see fucking the fight last night?
I watched it right before I came.
Iago and Glover.
No, it was a hell of a scrap.
Glover won, right?
Yeah.
It's great.
He got knocked down twice, right? I think first round he hit him hard as fuck with the hook.
Yeah.
Right over the temple, dude. And he was like, and he just scrambled and took him down. He did good.
Did you watch Luis Ortiz?
No, I didn't see the fucking thing.
Pull up the highlight.
We can watch the highlight. I can't show the highlight. PBC will pull it.
He just little right hook to the body, dropped the dude 46 seconds.
Really?
Into the fight, yeah. He was throwing fucking heat too, bro.
You said it was on Fox?
Yeah. And he outboxed Wilder both times they fought. Wilder just caught him,
Yeah.
Like Luis Ortiz, that's his only 2 losses. He's really fucking good.
He was doing great in fucking with Wilder. Like that second time?
Yep.
I was so mad he lost because he did all that work, dude. He did all that work and just to get hit in the face, in the forehead. I thought almost the best part to get hit at. At least if you're gonna get hit in the head, it doesn't hurt as much. Fucking knocked him out.
That guy, bro. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Glover to TX, I don't know, whatever. He's gonna probably get a title shot now. Again, yeah. Whoever wins, Jan versus Stylebender.
If I'm Stylebender, I don't think they do it.
Glover, he's an old dude too. He's like 41.
What? If I'm Stylebender, I don't take that fight.
John?
No, I don't take Glover. It doesn't look like you can knock him out.
Jan's gonna beat him.
You think so?
You don't cross a Polish guy like that, man.
But he's a kickboxer.
Listen,
too.
He's the most overachieved Polish person of all time. That motherfucker started off as a UFC career 2-4.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta take that in consideration. Like, he doesn't go down. Like, he's just he'll fight.
He'll fight.
And he's a big dude, man.
He hits hard.
He hits hard as fuck.
Polak strength.
Is that a thing?
No, Polak strength just gets translated. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that word.
It's not Polak strength. It's
retard strength.
It's Polak. It's Polak effort.
No, the Polacks do have crazy effort. They fucking fought Hitler with pitchforks. Mm-hmm. They were fighting Panzer divisions with pitchforks. It's good.
Nickname King Kong? I don't like that name for him. Seems a little. Look at that hair though. Ooh.
He looks like the dude from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Luis Ortiz is probably an all-time great, and he'll just never get to shine because he's in a great era of heavyweight boxing.
Yeah, the wrong era. If this dude was like Luis Ortiz versus the Klitschko's would have been great.
Yeah.
How big is Ortiz? They don't look too big. Ooh. He ran right into it too.
He has 2 losses and was winning both the fights.
That's it.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. He ran right into it too. Mm-hmm. Like he just woof.
He had no fucking I think Ortiz was throwing such fire to start that. I don't know, man. He just was not. At all braced for that body shot, and it fucking. Oh.
That's 2 different classes of fighters. Right? That Luis Ortiz is one of the best. Goddamn, he's the 3rd best heavyweight in the world.
You think 3rd? You think he's ahead of like Joshua? Or
I'd really like to see him fight Joshua.
Yeah, I think.
I'd like to see him fight any top of the 3 guys.
Versus Fury be nice too.
Yeah, he's a great fighter.
He's so good with that. Like I almost like the cliché. Like I'd like to see Emmanuel Stewart coach him. Mm. Like with that jab straight, jab straight. He's perfect for that, bro. Just like the Klitschko's.
Honestly, if he just adopted the Tyson Fury method.
Which one? The second one?
Yeah,
when he fought,
just lean on him the whole time.
That was what's his name?
Yeah, it's Emmanuel Stewart.
Emmanuel Stewart's gym. Yeah.
But yeah, if he employed that fucking just lean on him and wear him down, he'd beat him.
Wilder?
Before Emmanuel Stewart died, he was. I think I'm almost positive he was
training him in him.
He was calling a Fury fight, and he's like, "This guy's forced to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division."
Really?
Before anybody was talking about Fury, Emmanuel Stewart, he was good, bro. Hated Manny Pacquiao. He was good.
Did he hate Pacquiao?
He always had some shit to say.
Yeah, he always had
some side-eyed shit to say. Manny ain't looking good heading into this one, Jim. Every fucking time.
During the Lopez fight, and damn, why can't I want to say Shevchenko. Lomachenko. I like Bradley and Ward, being biased.
He's kind of had a horse in the fight.
I actually like that in the announcement.
Honestly,
I wish the UFC guys
I don't think Bradley was being that biased. Like his scorecard was way better than Ward's. I think his scorecard was the same as my scorecard. 7-5.
I guess it was 7-5.
It was close.
Yeah, it was 7-5.
It was 7-5.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all up for grabs in that 12th round, and Teofimo came out and did it, bro. I thought Loma had that 12th round for sure going into it. He won him the fight, and to me showed he's the better fighter right now.
Mm-hmm.
He went out and got it in the 12th round.
Yeah,
he went out and
that was super fucking impressive.
Gervonta Davis was impressive against Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz brought a fight to him.
Gervonta's good.
I think Teofimo's better.
Oh yeah.
And I think Shakur Stevenson's probably better. Don't even know about him yet, bro. Wait,
What's his name?
Shakur Stevenson.
I've heard of him.
Oh,
Can you show some highlights? I want to see him. I didn't see him.
He's good.
That weight division's really good right now. 135.
It's
Really?
stacked.
We're looking at this guy.
That's why it'd be cool. Like even Broner, right? Like if he had fought and be fighting right now, that'd be good. What isn't he going to jail?
Yeah, I think so. Or he just cussed
He's
out
in
a
jail right now.
judge or something. And then yeah, he's in jail now.
Wasn't Shakur in the Olympics?
Yeah. He might be the best of the bunch.
Gervonta is cool though. I'd like to see.
Where's Stevenson from?
Looks like Arizona. I bet he's from Arizona.
Looks like Arizona. I bet he's.
He uses his length real well. Just from these couple.
Mm-hmm. Look at those feints.
Yeah, he's using his distance. You know what I mean? Like he's using his distance well. He's avoiding punches and barely moving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Or he's not out of reach.
Yeah, but he's like right there still to throw the counter punch.
Yeah, he moves like fucking Mayweather does. He moves just enough, or you miss him and he can hit you.
He's from.
He goes like this.
Newark,
Jersey.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck this dude.
He won the silver in 2006 in the 2016 Olympics.
Fuck Jersey. It's trash. It's muff garbage.
Yeah, I can leave Italian Jersey, but I bet most people from Jersey are alright.
I guess. I just don't like it.
I thought it was just all Italian.
I did too.
That's a lot of Guidos. But yeah, Shakur Stevenson's a beast, man. Pretty good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Shakur, yeah.
Or highlights. I mean, they're highlights.
Yeah, they are highlights for sure. But
Gervonta versus Lomas, a fight I've wanted to see for a while.
I think Loma should just drop down.
So?
You see, Canelo's like a free agent.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
From Golden Boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And DAZN.
Oh no shit, really?
Yeah.
He should do the Mayweather thing and start his own stuff. I think every boxer should. I'm so for that. Like, make your own business shit. Yeah.
Mayweather still use Golden Boy though for fights. Like he would have Golden Boy wouldn't be his promoter, but he would like hire them to promote that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're getting it way tiny.
So they didn't own him. He was giving them a percent instead of him giving. You know what I mean?
From them.
Yeah,
and
you know.
He does have a Showtime. Sometimes, right?
Mayweather?
Yeah.
He was like a Showtime deal or something.
Well, yeah, he works with Showtime because of Golden Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's who they work with.
Golden Boy works with DAZN now.
Do they? They do that, and the PBC is Golden Boy too. Aren't they? No, PBC is Al Heyman.
Yeah, Golden Boy is strictly with DAZN now. That's why this is a huge hit to both Golden Boy and DAZN. And Ryan Garcia probably gonna try to get out of his fucking shit too.
He should fuck. Ryan Garcia is seeing Oscar's like true colors, bro.
Like, what the fuck's up with Oscar, dude? He's just fucking.
He's coming back to fight now. And
shit.
Dana said he's a degenerate cokehead.
He's not the only person saying it.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just gonna. Dana is pretty funny about Oscar. The night of the bad motherfucker title fight was the Canelo Povetkin fight.
Was it Povetkin?
Did we watch that right after?
Yeah.
That wasn't Povetkin. That's not his name.
No.
The dude that Andre Ward beat twice.
Oh, it was. Fuck. Kovalev.
Yeah, Kovalev.
Yeah, the night of that fight, so they showed the BMF title fight at that place waiting for, well, that was stupid. That had to have sucked for everybody involved. But, they're like, oh, it's really good. You and Oscar could work together, and you show that he's like, you think that fucking idiot had anything to do with this? No. Dana said that about Oscar. He's like, you guys, glad to see you guys could work together. And they showed the fight in the arena. He's like, you think that fucking idiot had anything to do with this?
Fuck. Yeah, that's the Golden Boy. Like, he was nice growing up. I remember growing up watching his fights. And he was like always a nice clean cut guy and shit. Now he just, coked out dude.
You remember those
Just
pictures
goofy.
of him in the dress?
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Not in underwear. Well, it's not a dress, right? Just
Lingerie.
yeah. But it's funny, but honestly, it's like whatever you want to do with your, girlfriend and.
I forgot where I heard somebody say it, but they said somebody's like, they say about 1 in 40 people are a cross-dresser, and we've had over 40 presidents. Like,
wasn't. No, I forget it. I don't know. Wasn't one already like someone says it was a cross-dresser? I want to say the one that Leo portrayed on
Leo
DiCaprio.
He portrayed J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah, no, it's not really.
Yeah, in the movie Hoover.
Yeah.
That was the one about Garfield, right?
Hoover. Most people thought he was gay.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I think
But he wasn't the president.
he wasn't president.
No, he was the director of the FBI.
Yeah, CIA or FBI.
FBI.
That shows how much I know. Did I tell you I had a show?
Yeah.
I did a show.
How'd it go?
Okay. I wasn't as nervous as I thought I was.
Where was it at?
Cleveland Heights.
How many people were there?
A handful.
Was it socially distanced?
Yeah, it was. Like there were just like real tables all around, like
Please
separated. Yeah.
keep your distance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't the one
You
coughing.
kind of came at me.
If I come at you, you're gonna know I come at you. I did. It was in Cleveland Heights in Coventry, very like liberal, like hippie place, and there's just one chick that.
They got a really nice concert venue out there.
Yeah, they do. I could just tell before I got on stage. First, she was talking to every comic that was on stage, just dreadlocks. See, I knew anything like I knew I was gonna offend the
Did
fuck
she
out
talk
of her.
like she thought she added to the show?
Yeah, that's how every drunk white girl does. Like they're the enemy on a stand-up show. It's always them. It's always the loudest. They're always like.
Schultz talks about it all the time.
They're the worst, dude. It's true. It's very true, man. When I hit him with my dad beating my mom joke, and everyone turned their back on me. Like it was like the second joke I said.
Did they actually turn their back?
No, they were just like, oh, and they just stopped laughing at everything. I'm like, fuck you guys. I thought it was a comedy show, and I just kept going.
Did they laugh at anything else you said?
Yeah, they laughed at the rest.
You brought them back.
I brought them back.
There you go.
Yeah, but I was and like that chick started saying something, made fun of her. All the black people liked it.
I'm sure
like
they did.
you're like so.
I'm sure they did because they probably like this bitch.
You don't speak for us, lady.
Culturally appropriating dreadlock bitch.
But it was fun. I got asked to come back and shit. And you know what? A guy who works at Funny Stop. You know what Funny Stop is in Green Falls?
Cuyahoga Falls?
Yeah, there you go. He said to come to the Funny Stop.
There you go.
Like, I want you, come
that
in. Like,
old
I work
guy?
there. Not the old guy. He works at the door and like he works there constantly.
Oh. You sure he works, or is he just like he goes there? Once
I never met the guy in my life. I got his MySpace stuff.
He just stands by the door.
No, I met him several times. He's a comedian. He goes.
What's his song on his page?
Fuck you, call me maybe. It's like a joke,
Wait, on his what page?
MySpace.
MySpace comedy.
He's a MySpace comedian. I'm joking.
I was just saying
It's still out. Justin Timberlake owns it now, I think.
Does he really?
Or
yeah, I think
does
so.
Justin Timberlake own it, or the guy that Justin Timberlake played in The Social Network own it?
No, Justin Timberlake.
Oh.
Look it up. I don't know.
Is he gonna try to relaunch it?
I think they try to redo it, like make it more of like a music thing, and like, hey, if you're a band, put your shit here. I don't think anyone cared. Could you remember your MySpace password?
Nope, tried.
I tried before.
I've tried too once, a few times. I can't.
Let me try.
And it's also my old Yahoo account. You don't have the app on your phone?
No.
MySpace was a shit. Couldn't wait to get home and go on the computer, check my MySpace.
Hell yeah, dude.
He owns part of MySpace through his advertising company.
There you go.
But it's crazy that it's still around. What is MySpace worth? $35.
I got stock in it.
Honestly, it's probably still worth a lot because they have a lot of data. It's worth around $12 billion.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, at its peak, it was worth $12 billion.
Yep, don't know the password. I know. I think weren't we Vic Vinegar and Hugh Honey?
Vic Vinegar and Hugh Honey. Yeah. We got that from what's it called, right? Always Sunny. That show's been on forever. Mm-hmm. It feels weird to say that. It's been on for like a long ass fucking time.
Hell yeah.
All right, so how do you haters feel about the? Oh, we already talked about that. I'm ripped. I forgot I ate the lip. What other big fights are coming up?
I think they're slowing down.
Shout out Khabib.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, that's
Khamzat and Leon.
Is that coming next year or this
December?
That's on.
It's the final fight of the year.
Yeah.
It's like December 22nd.
Khabib's a fucking beast, bro.
He's so good.
I called him retiring I'm looking at him, I'm like, this fucker's about to retire. And then I like see him taking off his gloves. I'm like,
yeah.
Because in boxing, guys will take off their gloves quick. In MMA, they don't. Like, they generally don't. I'm like,
it's not as uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's still like cold shit.
And I'm like, he's taking off his gloves. I'm like, yeah, he's retired right here. I think he's going to fight another fight.
I think he only fights GSP. I think he should only fight GSP.
That's why Dana's not relinquishing the belt. And if Khabib was truly going to retire, Dana's relinquishing that belt, and Poirier and Conor are fighting for it.
Why, he would love to make that for the belt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He would fucking die. He would relish in that to make that fucking fight for the belt.
Yeah.
You know? He would be back, I think.
It was impressive how Gaethje was supposed to be the guy to like beat.
He's tough.
Yeah, it was supposed to
walk through it.
Khabib was gonna bleed this fight, and Khabib totally like just took him down
with a broken foot.
With a broken foot, yeah,
and looked like the better striker.
Yeah,
dude, that flying knee, like you could tell he's just comfortable. He don't give a fuck.
Like even remember when he fought Poirier? Like Poirier looked like he had been through such hell at the end of those rounds. Khabib just looks cool, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy what he puts those people
And
through.
John being upset about the pound for pound number one thing is stupid. Nobody's not saying you're the GOAT. Yeah. You're the GOAT. Right now, pound for pound, that's the best fucking fighter.
Yeah, that's what
He hasn't been that impressive lately.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
You've been tested. I don't give a fuck what you say. You've been tested.
Yeah.
We watched you get tested. I think I watched you lose to Santos, who just lost to Glover, and I think you beat Reyes. I do think you beat Reyes, but I think you lost to Santos. Mm-hmm. It's not on your record, but I do think you lost.
There are close fights.
Yeah, those are close fights. Khabib has not been in a fucking close fight. They keep getting
better.
The
shorter.
Yeah,
you know, and
you've lost way more rounds than Khabib.
How about he was gonna break Gaethje's arm, but he's like, no, I'm still.
Yeah, I'm just choking him out
in front of his family.
Because his parents were there.
Yeah, because he knew Gaethje wouldn't tap, and he had to break the arm. So he's like, just choke him out. He wake up.
That referee sucked. That referee was in a terrible position. Gaethje did tap.
Yeah, he tapped twice, I think.
Yeah, but the referee was not looking at his hands.
Gaethje fell asleep with his eyes open. You see that? His eyes were like, Do
you see that guy that choked yesterday?
No.
Holy fuck. This guy fucking hit this dude with just a forearm choke. Never seen it before.
Forearm choke? Like he put his forearm through his neck and then just pushed forward?
Yeah, I did that one time. Suami tried to wrestle me in high school, so I did that to him up against a locker.
Never happened.
His feet were up off the ground. And fucking one more time.
Yeah, dude, that's what happened.
I fixed my leather coat and walked to class. With my comb.
And a filterless cigarette in his ear.
My lucky strike. A white t-shirt with a pocket.
Man, my hair is fucking really good. It's on YouTube. chill out on the fucking.
You a boot guy? You ever wear boots?
I'm thinking buying some. Oh, buying some.
Like what kind?
I always get these ads on my Instagram for Thursday boots. They look cool.
I don't know what that means.
They're a company called Thursday
Oh, okay.
Boots. So they look kind of cool.
Like Timberland type boots?
No, I don't know. Not
That's
like
what I'm talking
Timberlake.
about. Is that you?
I don't wear Timbs.
Would you wear that style of boot?
I don't think so.
Like a work boot?
No, not a work boot. I wouldn't wear a work boot.
Fucking choke this dude.
I always thought that would work.
If I was a fighter, I'd be big on putting my hand over the guy's mouth.
Oh yeah.
Always like covering up the mouth, fucking up the breathing.
I mean, dudes do it.
Yeah, they do.
All
John
the time.
does it all the time.
All the time. All the time. It's like guys are definitely out here fucking sticking their fucking straight up right over their fucking mouth.
Anything.
You just gotta watch your fingers don't get near their eyes. I forgot who's doing it.
Ric Flair?
No.
Roddy Piper.
Fuck. You guys want to see that Deontay Wilder fucking video, man?
Which one of
him making
more excuses?
No.
It said, what's his name? The trainer put shit in his drink.
Mark Breland's a great coach and boxer.
He stopped the fight to save the guy, and they fire him.
And they just thrown it. He said, somebody put something in my drink. I think Breland was involved.
Yeah.
Put what?
Something
to slow him down and stop him in the fight. Yeah, that's his new excuse.
There's a.
Someone should tell him to shut
up.
up.
What is the substance that does this?
Valium.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Don't you get tested though afterwards and have shit in your system, right?
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, for sure. And then he called him a disloyal for throwing in the towel. Save your career. You were getting your fucking ass whooped.
Yeah, you could be retarded.
Like you were getting
hard.
I'm saying.
I said it once already.
I didn't like it when you said it. I don't like it when you said it.
I was referring to Polish people, so nobody really cares when I fucking say it.
I was too. You can become Polish. To this day.
Doctors say you should hit each other in the head, but we does anyway.
What else did he say?
Fury had an egg weight in his.
I heard the glove gate thing. Yeah, when his gloves were like.
They look at that shit. They do. Like,
watch the gloves.
You have somebody there when those are getting taped on. Yeah. You have a teammate.
Who was it? Breland? The same guy that put the stuff in his coffin.
Oh shit!
It was probably Kronk, bro.
Let's do this. Let's run it back, bro. Wilder getting him. If he's not sipping lean before the fight, yeah, I think he will get him.
Wearing 40 pounds of armor.
Yeah. Remember? Oh man, I forgot about that. That was fucking dumb.
He should just stick like
it was dumb to do it.
Yeah.
It was dumber to complain about it, man.
And then there's a clip of you on Rogan saying you train in a 50-pound weight vest.
Yeah.
So walking down the fucking aisle and that thing shouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, he just lost and can't take it.
Yeah.
He really can't.
He not only did he lose, he got fucking annihilated.
Yeah, he got beat up.
He got dissected.
He got beat the fight before that.
Yeah. It took him a minute and a half to figure out.
That was, man.
He had figured you out in one way already, and then just went with something completely different the second time.
We were talking about big fights coming up. We got Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence. And that's a huge fight. I can't wait for that.
See, the California State Athletic Commission has said if Tyson or Roy Jones are trying to knock each other out, they'll stop the fight.
What? Are they gonna be wearing gear or what?
Jones wanted to.
Oh, really? Jones been getting knocked out like a lot.
He said he's like he apparently on Rogan. I didn't listen, but somebody told me this today. Apparently on Rogan, he's like, since when have you ever heard of an exhibition fight where there wasn't headgear? I think Roy Jones is looking at this like truly an exhibition. He just wants to go move around with Tyson for a little bit, and I think he's afraid Tyson's going to take his head off.
At a certain point, I think a lot of fighters forget. You would forget
the headgear will remind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're going with regular size gloves.
Not having a
I
crowd
think
is a good idea.
or
is it good that it works out that way?
I think Roy Jones Jr. wanted bigger gloves, and
I think Roy drops Mike.
I've been saying I think Roy drops Mike too.
I mean, he's still boxing. You know, he's still.
I don't like without much. Roy's been fighting this whole time.
I've been saying the same thing, and people are like, "You're fucking crazy." I'm like,
you're looking at it if it was like a younger Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson from back then. This is a 50-year-old man who just got in shape 6 months ago.
Yeah,
like
Roy's been doing this, bro. And like, Tyson looks good when he throws those like combos and shit.
Hit that
seventh round.
Hit that moving cart. That.
And you always look good when you not always, not everyone. Fucking Chuck didn't, but when you hear them pads and shit,
especially when you got a guy who knows how to hold it. Yeah, that guy, he's doing half the work.
Yeah, Roy's not gonna move that way for him, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Roy's slick, dude.
One of the slickest there ever was.
Like Bernard Hopkins style. Like I know every little trick in the book to beat you type shit. Tyson ain't gonna be able to square him up, bro.
But if he does,
puncher's chance, always. But
or if he starts just fucking working the body, bro. Mm-hmm. Dude, Roy catches 3 or 4 fucking. Mike could throw 3 or 4 fucking body hooks.
Drop those hands and hit him with the uppercut.
Mike could throw 3 or 4 body shots still in the blink of an eye. Dude. Like now that I'm thinking about it. Mike's power doesn't go.
Yeah.
Still gotta land that punch, bro. Roy. I think Roy beats him.
I think he'll stay outside, just jab him, cross him. He's good at that.
He's moving around. He's gonna get him tired. That's what Roy's gonna let him punch himself out.
And it's Tyson on TRT.
Oh yeah, they're not like on any like sanctioned thing, right, or something. It's not.
I mean, the athletic commission clearly isn't gonna get involved if something goes down, but. I don't know if they're testing. If he's on TRT, that's a different thing too.
Yeah, it is. We've seen what TRT does. Bellator.
Yeah,
that's my favorite Bellator. Okay, when he was doing spinning kicks and shit, and taking everyone out, just ripped.
Comes in like as they announce him as a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and he's just really just a fucking take your head off kickboxer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he almost beat John Jones.
Yeah, he did almost.
He was close. That John was in pain. John's tough. I won't take that away. That motherfucker's tough.
He's really fucking good, man.
He's tough. He's tough. That's a tough motherfucking dude.
Good to say nice things, like acknowledge how good John Jones is without Eddie here.
Oh, it's great.
It's great. Like I can actually,
yeah,
say like, oh, he's good, and
even McGregor
discuss it. Yeah, but then I didn't have to hear like, my boy. Yeah, you know it.
Honestly, tired of talking about this shit right now.
So, how do you think your Browns are doing, guys?
I was actually just gonna ask Shelden about that.
I want to hear what you guys.
I think the game last week strictly just was a weather shit show.
A weather shit show. A defense that just didn't stop anybody. Lack of players. I think it's a lack of scheme at some point on the defense.
I honestly think it was weather. Man.
Did we lose?
Dude, this isn't like some fucking like conspiracy theory thing. The weather was. The rain stopped for a lot of their possessions.
The Browns only had 6 possessions.
I take it they lost.
Yeah, they held the ball.
You know, like that's what it was. It's not. I don't put it on the offense really at all, man. You can't throw in that weather. Like they say in the stadium.
I'm not putting it on anybody though. I'm not going to put it on anybody. I'm just going to leave it up. The weather. We beat better teams in this already.
It sucks to lose that one though. Because that's a team that's also going for a wild card spot. Mm-hmm. So you lose to them, you lose the tiebreaker with them. So that's
we're idiots.
I think you get it bad. They play the Texans next week. Nick Chubb coming back to practice. They're a different team with Nick Chubb.
Oh, and Oakland's not going to be around. I don't think they're a good team.
You think they'll fall apart?
Yeah,
I think they're okay.
I think they're a decent team. I think they're an 8-8 Chucky team.
I do too, but they got a decent O-line. When you got a decent O-line, you could just beat some teams. Like the NFL, this is the worst defense that's ever been played in the NFL.
Now that we got Baker, right now, We need to get a new stadium. I want a fucking dome.
About Baker, he's got, and I totally agree with this. Let me see it these last 8 games. I think he shows up. I have confidence that he'll show us in the last 8 games. Where they're playing some shitty defense. Like they got the Ravens and the Steelers.
What does he got to show you?
Be Baker.
He doesn't have to show me shit, really.
You think
he's
living
Odell's
up to
gone?
the potential?
Odell's gone. That was the Odell.
Is he gone?
He's hurt.
Oh, okay.
He's gone for the year.
Oh, as soon as Odell went off the field, Baker became Baker.
Let's see it.
I think you will.
You got that, so do I. I have confidence to be there, but you're going to show me because in the NFL, if he ain't it, sell the farm and go get the guy you think is it. I like Justin Fields.
I like Baker Mayfield.
Oh, so do I.
No, I'm saying like I don't even care if he doesn't have a good rest of the season. I'm just Baker's the guy.
So is he living up to your expectations this season?
Are we really gonna?
So far, after the Cincinnati game was fucking awesome, and I just have to see that going forward.
Whew, it was awesome. That was fucking awesome, bro. Woo!
He was out back slinging it, bro.
That when Odell's on the field, he doesn't sling it.
No, he's too worried about
Looking for Odell.
Even if he makes a pass to Odell, or a pass to like Njoku, like a check down, but Odell was open, he knows Odell's going to be like fuming on the sideline. And he's almost going to have to go like tell Odell why he didn't throw him the ball and explain it. It's just 2 alpha males, bro.
Yeah.
It's like...
Nah, it's... Odell's not a true alpha. Jarvis Landry's the true alpha in that wide receiver core, and you know it.
True.
That's the true alpha in that wide receiver core.
Yeah, he's a
Because Jarvis ain't going to say shit.
Yeah. But let's see it. Like, he's got
Jarvis is the man.
Hooper's back. Njoku's healthy. Harrison Bryant, the rookie tight end, looks good. You still got Jarvis, Peoples-Jones, Higgins, and Chubb's back. And Kareem Hunt. Do it. Let's see it.
Hollywood's about to finish the season.
I think Peoples-Jones will too. And they say that Kadero Hodge dude is like a hell of a deep threat. And like he'll be running a lot of Odell's routes.
I definitely got to say, I don't find myself watching football much longer in my life. I have like 5 more years of it, I think. I'm gonna strictly go to only watching combat sports and soccer.
What about baseball? You love baseball, don't you?
Playoff baseball. I can't watch regular baseball anymore. I'll catch a game here and there, but I can't watch 162. I used to watch 162 games.
And then they expand the playoffs, and the game matters even less.
Yeah, like I watch playoffs. I love baseball. I follow what's going on at all times. Make sure I look at the numbers all the time.
That's how I am. I don't have cable no more, so I really don't watch the games. I just follow along, follow the stat line, see what they did and shit like that. If I'm outside, I'll listen to it on the radio and shit like that.
But soccer's becoming pretty consuming again. I fucking love it. It's so good. And then MMA, it's too much to watch. And now I'm full-fledged and pretty much into boxing.
Yeah, you get into boxing.
There's been some good fights.
It's combat sports are just better than other sports. It's the most pure form of competition.
Yeah, I guess
every fight is like a playoff game.
That's all. Yeah,
you know, there's like
every fight fucking matters.
There's not an unimportant fight.
Or even any fight could be like a crazy, like a championship fight practically, where they go all out.
And when you walk away from a fight, for the most part, there's no excuse.
Dude, Andre
it's like very
Tanner Poser last night.
He beat him?
Yeah, he beat him.
I didn't see it.
He beat him. He soundly beat him too. Not soundly. I mean, it was a good scrap. Went to the decision.
That guy's been fighting for 20 years in the UFC from 2000. Lasky.
He's been in the UFC since 2000.
Yeah. You didn't hear that? Like
that's crazy.
20 years. Yeah, that guy thought it was a fucking grown adult. Like. He got knocked out a lot, and he loses hard sometimes.
But think about Overeem.
Yeah.
He gets fucking, and he's still sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp. Overeem. I want to see Overeem win it.
I do too. But I think Overeem never gets beat up. He just gets that one knockout. Like they hit him with one thing. He doesn't take damage. Like
nobody beats the fuck out of Overeem.
No,
I've never seen it happen.
No, he just gets knocked out. Like.
Yeah.
Usually,
that Rosenstrike stop is a bad stop. I watched it again. I decided it's a bad stop. His lip was fucked up, but you should have. He was beating the.
He beat the fuck out of her. Yeah, he was.
Like you need to fucking. That's a warrior. You need to let him go out on the shield. Have you seen what he's taken in his life? Like,
yeah, right.
He was still standing, and the other guy was like backing up.
Yeah, he did. He was like, yeah, but I don't know. When he goes against the kid, put it up. It's like he's fucking. He looks sort of like out of it. But there was like 10 seconds left, or like 8 seconds left.
Something
last
stupid.
round. I would have probably let him get beat up. I don't know. You think he'd be a good referee?
I think he'd be a great referee.
I think I'd be too into it.
I get into it and I daydream a lot. oh shit! I'll be right. Stop it!
Actually, no. You want to what? Referee, no. Judge, I think I would. Yeah.
I think being a judge would be a lot more fun. Mm-hmm. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I think we've never come out and say it. I heard it when I was driving home from here after we watched Lomachenko versus Lopez. Mm-hmm. I had on like 92.3, and the guy on there had just watched the fight and he was talking about it. The host, and he's like, one of my favorite things in sports is scoring rounds, scoring fights. And I realized like that's what we subconsciously almost we do that when we watch every fight. That's what makes it kind of fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're scoring the rounds.
He won that round.
I've just never heard it said like that. I've never heard someone say it. You know, that is fun.
No, all right.
Well, no, too. He did like. He should have got a Rose's strike. Should have hit him a few more times. I think. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, that lip. Look at where his hands is, and then he goes. Oh.
Who's in Ngannou fighting?
No one. No one's gonna fight him. Stipe's like, I'm hurt. He should fight Stipe next. I guess.
I think Stipe still thinks.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he'll still be in his head. He can wrestle more.
Stipe ate a lot of shots in that fight.
Look, see? I think he should have got a little ground and pound first and then stopped it, right?
I don't know why didn't he jump on top of him? The ref already called it?
No, he just walked away. He thought he was a knockout. Walk away knockout.
It was. I think the ref almost called it because Rosenstruck walked away.
I saw that fucking lip.
It looks like he healed so fucking fast.
He did. Superhuman.
Yeah, steroids.
They plugged him into his USB port.
Horse meat.
Horse meat. Yeah, my bad.
Horse meat. That's fucking horse meat, bro. Fucking put that on him. Great guy. One of my favorite fighters of all time.
I like how he fights now. He's very patient and smart about.
No, he's evolved. Yeah. He's been fighting since 1999. He's evolved. Guys don't evolve the way he did. Like, yeah. And he has like 16 submission victories. His guillotine is fucking nasty. He's great. He's great. Because, dude, he took Rosenstruck to the ground and was beating the fuck out of him.
Oh, I think.
That's how he won that. Or no, that was a striking. He beat him striking. It was Walt Harris that he fucking.
Yeah, he took that guy down.
He took Walt Harris to the ground and fucking beat the shit out of that poor bastard. Nothing's worse than Glover Teixeira fucking apologizing to Anthony Smith.
I'm sorry I have to do it. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Fucking poor Anthony Smith.
I thought he was going to be better than he's been doing. He's not been doing that great, I don't think.
No. He shouldn't have got the title fight.
Maybe not.
He's almost like Weidman.
Yeah, a little bit like.
Weidman over Chiefs. So.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck it. Let's talk about Silva retiring and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, Teddy Atlas had a fucking very poetic send-off for Silva. Teddy Atlas is great at MMA analyst. Great MMA analyst.
Is he?
He's very good.
I heard him on Joe, and he just annoys me. He's just all over the place.
The way he talks,
yeah,
bro.
Something like
he's got that like little Harold Letterman about him.
Yeah.
Nah, man. He did a like 45-minute interview with the GOAT Israel and Eugene Behrman.
You know when Eric Mangini was coach of the Browns, he brought in Teddy Atlas to work with the offensive lineman. And
that makes some sense.
Oh yeah, I always thought that was
Teddy Beast.
Shit,
Teddy said Ngannou's looking great. He's been working with him.
No shit, that's scary.
It's really, I don't think it is though. I think Stipe's gonna just get it to the ground a little faster this time. I think
Stipe's hands are good enough to like.
Once the fight's announced, Stipe's camp is focused on takedowns.
Do you really think Stipe would do that though?
Yes.
Yeah, to win.
He did it last time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but he still stood with him a little bit.
This time I don't think he's going to do that. That set back his career. That standing with him for a little bit set back his career.
He's going to have to do his setup to take down this shit.
Ngannou does what Ngannou's like, fucking Yoel, you beat him and your career's still a little different. Like,
Stipe for sure, bro.
Yeah, dude, his chin still wasn't good from that when he fought Cormier the first time. It still made me happy to watch him.
What? By the time he fights him, he's not gonna fight till March, I think, or something like that. After March, he's getting surgery. He's hurt or something. Stipe, it's gonna be like almost a year of like not fighting. He's gonna be good. I think.
Oh yeah, he'll be good now.
I see him standing up with him, but he'll take him down.
I don't see him. I mean, most of that fight, 25-minute fight, that was 22 minutes of groundwork.
Shit.
I'm not even fighting. He had over 20 minutes of control time in that fight. That's the way that fight's gonna go. He is not going to fucking stand with it. I honestly think this time he just finishes him on the ground.
So you don't think Ngannou gonna ever get the title? Damn.
I don't think he can beat John. John's probably next up after that.
I want to see those two fight.
That seems like the scariest fight, like for anyone. Ngannou, you could shut your life out.
I think John beats Stipe. Ngannou probably won't get a shot between there, and that's when
John beats Izzy. Yeah,
Izzy beats John for the heavyweight title. Because if Ngannou wins and Ngannou were to beat Jones, Izzy's not going to fight Ngannou. They're boys.
Israel Adesanya, a lamb in goat's clothing. Sheep.
What is Costa? What is Costa?
Good man.
A fuck boy.
He got fucked, dude.
Suami couldn't even. He's like a fuck boy. Dude, he got
him too, dude. Like, wow, they're just making all these excuses. Just like, take the loss, man.
It makes it so much.
Sign the contract. I want the rematch.
Just get another fight under your belt. Like, hey, man, I'll fight again right now. Someone, just give me someone.
Anybody, you know.
And honestly, for him to get a rematch, he'd have to beat Robert Whittaker.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think Robert Whittaker fucks him.
I can't believe Robert Whittaker does fuck people up. I just don't like his whole generic style.
It's the most generic kickboxing style of all time. Bouncy as fuck. I hate it, but he's good.
Yeah, he gets wins and he beats people up. Like, he knocks them out. I just don't like it. And he's like really nice. Like, I need some bad. Like, I need character. He's just such a plain dude.
I'm gonna take some time off, have Christmas. About to have a child that wasn't around when my other ones were born because I was training for fights. Hey, Dana's an asshole. Also, Dana is a fucking asshole.
Just tell me why.
Why Dana isn't? This is a reoccurring segment on this podcast. Yeah. Why is Dana an asshole? So he's announcing the Izzy Blaskovich fight, and he's like, honestly, I thought he should have fought Whittaker. I thought that was the right fight to make, but for some reason, Whittaker doesn't want it. He told you he's taking some time off to spend time with his family. He said he wants to fight. He didn't say he didn't want the fight. He said he wants to take some time off because he's about to have a kid and he's going to spend some time with his family during Christmas. I don't get it, but he doesn't want the fight.
Like same thing with the Khabib situation. Even if Khabib's gonna come back, that's on Khabib to say that. Not for Dana White to go on a fucking podcast and tell people, no, Khabib's gonna fight.
If he actually told Dana that he would consider coming back for a fight, I'm okay with Dana telling people.
It was Khabib's fucking agent telling him, speculate. Khabib never said nothing from what I heard. It was that Ali dude.
This is on Ali then. This isn't, to me, this is on
Dana's
Dana.
being a promoter.
But that's what I'm saying. Even
Dana's being a promoter. If Ali, I bet Dana doesn't say shit about it if Ali doesn't say something.
But it's stronger though. The longer we think Khabib's retired, the bigger it is when he comes back. If Dana, this was like what, a week after the fight when Dana White saying he's gonna come back.
He would need to know sooner because GSP ain't fighting unless it's for that belt. So he would need to know sooner. Like, GSP ain't fighting unless it's for that title. He ain't fighting unless it's for that fucking title.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it in public.
But what he did with Whittaker and said like he didn't want to fight, I think that's just him like wording it out to like make it So he's not the bad guy here, but he wants the super fight. You can't tell me Dana didn't want the super fight with like heavyweight.
But he shouldn't have been like, I don't know why he doesn't.
He made it so it's his fault that didn't happen. Like for some of the purists, like he gets a title and he's not the asshole in this situation.
Yeah, but all the purists will understand because they heard Robert Whittaker say he wants to take some time off to spend time with his family.
All those people care about is what they don't care about what you think. That's not what I said. That's all they want to say. Like I didn't say that.
That's for the casuals. That he fucking said that, not for the purists. The purists heard Robert Whittaker said what he said.
Yeah, and he didn't. Dana said what he said for the purists, so they wouldn't be pissed at him and give him make it seem like this fight. You know what I mean? Like so people don't get mad about Whittaker not getting the title shot and just Izzy going to light heavyweight.
No, I think the purists understand what's going on though.
I love a guy going through a weight change and all that stuff. Like I think it's sweet.
Some people
I love that.
Some people do prefer to just clean your division out as many times as you can, but I think combat sports, the best boxers who can do it, heavyweights can't always do it, but move weight classes.
I was with UFC. I was always a big belt guy because I hated the belt situation in boxing because it just felt like everybody had a belt and it waters it down and it really don't matter. I loved how UFC was when I first started watching it because that's the best light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Because he has the belt. Now, with the way McGregor kind of leveraged some fights and the way some other guys have done it.
As far as I'm concerned, McGregor's never been a champion.
Well, I'm not even saying that. It's just like with the way, like, it's not the champion fighting this guy because he's the best matchup. It's almost like this guy's fighting this guy because they talk shit to each other.
There's not a lot of that going on.
It's way more than there used to be.
I mean, they do have the BMF belt. They made a belt.
Yeah, but the
belts don't matter in UFC as much as they used to.
I think at 145, we've been getting the best fights.
We've been getting good fights, but
no, we're getting the best fights at those weight classes. At 185, I know how much you like to hate him. Israel has fought everybody. He's not fucking. He's fought everybody.
55, I like 155.
55, you're getting
some really good fights.
Connor's the only one that's fucking. You're not even seeing title fights for that. You know what I mean? Connor's never defended a title.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I hate how he did that.
He's never been a champion. You have to defend the belt to be a champion.
Or even like Izzy going up to light heavyweight, he didn't wait in line for that.
He doesn't.
But in the past, what I'm saying though, in the past is that would have made me mad because he shouldn't really be the number one contender for the belt. But over time, I've been like, you know what? Fuck it. If they don't care, I don't care. Let's see it. Izzy fight just go for the fucking title shot. The thing that made me mad about it was back in the day, fucking Dana wouldn't let Kurt Angle fight unless he did the Ultimate Fight. Mm-hmm. And that shit pissed me off. Because, 4 years ago, he let fucking CM Punk
Kurt Angle is legit. That's
with the Kurt Angle thing, it's like he had so many injuries, he couldn't pass the physical or some shit like that.
Oh, if he couldn't pass the physical,
I think it was hard. He was worried about that. Where CM Punk was a wrestler and never got hurt.
No. Don't tell me you care if you're gonna let him do the Ultimate fucking Fighter.
No. I think there might be liability issues here. If he can get through the Ultimate Fighter, you can justifiably say because the Ultimate Fighter those aren't fights. Those are exhibitions.
Yeah, and he has to pass a physical to even get through that, right?
I don't know, man. So that shit pissed me off.
I mean, honestly, there's not a lot of commissions that probably let Kurt fight.
All I'm saying is I used to be a big purist on UFC going nope, go up the rankings and blah, blah, blah. But lately, the rankings are shit. The rankings are shit. Matchmaking's all over the place. So I kind of gave in to it. And I just make the most fun matchups you can.
Well, I think that's a result of it just becoming big. It's fuck. It's huge now. Everyone wants to see it, and the Comstock was that new guy?
Comstock. I still think for the most part we're getting the best fucking fights.
I think so.
We are, but it's not necessarily respecting the rankings.
No, sometimes it's like a guy
I like it.
Smash it.
I like it this way more.
I don't need the number one guy to get the next shot.
That's
especially since he's already had one.
Mm-hmm. If it's a cool matchup. Style-wise and shit that's the fight I want to see now. Yeah. I don't care if one fights two.
No, because
it don't matter to me anymore. I used to like it because I really loved the belt structure, but the belts don't matter as much to me anymore. I don't care as much.
Champion versus 4 is still just as good to me as champion versus 2.
As long as I know in my head that's the right matchup, I'm cool with it. And their rankings are fucking shit now. I saw they had McGregor ranked #1 pound for pound the other day. Saw someone post a screenshot.
No. UFC?
Khabib's
He's
number one. Yeah.
I think McGregor went to like 9 or something. I don't know how he's still that high.
Oh.
He hasn't fought in, 2 years almost, right?
Yeah, like...
That must have been fake news, man.
That was fake
news. I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on.
I had to ask... I had to say it. What's his name? Fucking big news? Alex Trebek?
Is that
He
real?
did pass.
Yeah.
He did.
Izzy's far down here, bro.
Izzy's on third. He's third.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
pound
6.
for pound? It goes Khabib, John, Izzy, Stipe.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I would go Israel over Jones. I think Jones should be right. Maybe 4.
He's been more dominant. Like, honestly...
Yeah, that's how I would do the pound for pound thing by domination.
If we could get like 5 more fights out of Khabib, then we could just there'd be no argument.
I would... Here's what I would do.
The greatest of all time.
Right here. I don't like men's pound for pound. I don't like women. I think that should be one list.
Oh, you don't like them separated?
Pound for pound should be one list.
Yeah, I guess so. But you're just saying...
Because I was like, where's Valentina at? I'm like...
Because weight classes don't matter in a pound for pound list, so it shouldn't matter if you're...
Sex?
Yeah.
So I would have Marty. I would move Izzy up to 2. Marty up to 3.
John up to 1? What?
John's
better than Izzy, so...
Who's more dominant right now in their weight class?
John Jones.
He's been in his weight class.
Israel's going up to light heavyweight.
No, I'm talking about who's been more dominant in their natural weight. This is what the pound...
John Jones.
In their last 5 fights, who's been more dominant?
John Jones.
He did lose that fight against Yoel. Is he? They called it for...
What about the fight against the short little run?
Oh, yeah.
He won that fight.
Gastelum.
Kelvin Gastelum?
He won that
pushed to his limits.
Damn right he did.
I watched that yesterday.
You were talking about looking dominant.
But
how did he look
that
against...
one fight, but Jones did lose. I mean...
He lost the same...
The last 2. He did have
And he
problems.
might have lost the Reyes. How did Izzy look?
I think, Izzy probably right now above him.
And Izzy's disrespectful.
Really? Like, that's one of my biggest problems.
Yeah, that's why I just don't like him.
I don't... I think he's probably...
What does that have to do with the pound for pound 1? And 2, John Jones is a way worse human being than Jones.
He's an honest human being.
Yep. He doesn't hide behind cosplay like your boy is.
I've never seen him cosplay.
Because you didn't recognize him.
Yeah. He was Naruto. In that hit show, Naruto. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
What I don't get is...
He dressed up on Fight Night as a decent human being till he pulled that bullshit in the octagon.
Yeah. What would make you want to hump a man on
I don't know. I don't know where your mind has to go.
I thought it was funny.
To do something like that. You would, Dave.
Yeah. It's pretty immature of you.
It's called white boy fun.
Yeah, that is white boy fun. That's funny.
That was funny as fuck.
It's the memes are hilarious. Oh fuck, I would hate.
And then he goes up to his coach and he literally goes, "I'm gonna come on your face."
Oh god. But I mean, to be honest, I would put Israel over John at pound for pound right now. I think John is the better fighter overall in the legend.
I know, all time pound for pound, John is the number 1. I won't. Anybody wants to argue that with me, I'll tell them they're an idiot for that. Like,
I think
John's the GOAT.
Who looked really good in our last fight? We didn't get a chance to talk about it. Brian Ortega.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to talk about that.
He looked great.
If I was him,
his boxing got way better.
If I was him, if Khabib actually retires, go up to 55, stop cutting the weight, go win the belt. You're the best fighter at 55.
Mm-hmm.
He looked really good, dude.
I think
he was mixing it up perfectly.
Totally, dude. He looked great. I think if Khabib actually retires, go win yourself the 155 title, Ortega, because you really have problem cutting weight. And
how big is he too? He's a pretty big,
he's a big
featherweight,
dude.
right?
Dude, he looked big against fucking
Zombie. He made Zombie look smaller, man.
Yeah.
And you see, he literally said, "I had to cut my hair to make weight." I told you guys, cut that hair to make weight. He said it, which is impressive how good he looked. If
his only loss is to Holloway?
Yep. And he took it like on the chin.
He's
5'8".
He got some long limbs, probably. He's nice though. He looks like a creep with fucking no hair though.
Mm-hmm.
He a pretty man with hair. He look like a creep with no hair.
Yeah, he should go for 155. I think that'd be great for him.
I think he'd win the title.
Ooh. So Khabib's out. I don't know, man. There's some fucking badasses.
Hand
sure.
versus Gaethje. That's a brawl.
Yeah, that'd be.
I think Ortega fucking wraps him up like a pretzel about as quick as he wants to.
I don't know.
I would just watch Khabib do. He's that fucking good on the ground.
No way.
No, listen.
I don't know about like the top pressure, but maybe on the back or I don't know.
No,
I couldn't tell.
This motherfucker is one of the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners in the world. He just has turned his stand-up game to a new level. You don't slug it out with a dude like that.
But what we saw with Gaethje and Khabib was Gaethje on his back.
Yeah,
that's why you didn't see him do like. So
well,
if he's on his back,
I watched Khabib on his back choke Gaethje the fuck out. Like he'll drag a dude into a fucking guard. Like that's who he really is. But I'm saying, I don't. Gaethje on top could fuck him up, or maybe they swing and get. There's some bad. Like I think Gaethje give him. Who do you think's better off their back, Khabib or Brian Ortega?
Ortega probably. But when he was on his back, he rolled him into his back. He wasn't like fighting off his back.
That's true.
He was on top of him that whole time.
I mean, Ortega's a good wrestler too. Like this dude has a wrestling pedigree. Ortega, I think, would fuck Gaethje up.
Or what about like Hooker? There's some big dudes out there too. And,
Hooker and Ortega be a fucking good fight.
Poirier, there's some.
Poirier and Ortega be a good fucking fight. I think
it wouldn't be as easy as you think.
I think he beats the fuck out of Conor.
I think everyone does most of the time, but no, maybe not.
Dude, you watch him beat Cowboy, bro. Poirier gonna beat his ass.
You think Poirier's gonna beat Conor?
His fucking ass.
Connor's?
Yeah,
I hope so.
I don't think
so,
dude.
No, Poirier gonna take him to the ground, bro.
I think they're gonna brawl.
I think it's gonna happen the same way.
Poirier's the kind of dude that likes to put on a show and shit too.
Poirier's the type of dude that likes to win a fucking fight.
No, he likes to brawl. He brawls,
He'll brawl. He brawled with little ass Max Holloway. I don't know if he wants to stay.
He did with what's his name too? Hooker. They fought.
Yeah, but Hooker's not a dude he could just take to the ground and beat the fuck out of though.
You're not seeing what I'm seeing. Say Hooker, you take him down easy.
You see the 205 guy at the City Kickboxing on the Contender Series?
No.
He's the this motherfucker's about to be the most marketed fighter of all time because he's handsome, fucking handsome man.
Really?
He's part Samoan, part I forgot what else, but he's good. Good.
Sexually or in the fights?
No, he's a great fighter. Okay. He's going to be a great fighter.
I didn't know which way we were going.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out tonight. I guess the Contender Series.
Wow. It was the one from this week.
Okay.
One of those Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday, kind of fun to
Thursday Bellator on CBS. Like, dude, fighting's just becoming the most fucking like.
Is it CBS or
CBS Sports?
What's his name? Who just won? Is it Curtis Blades? I just watched him. Not Curtis Blades. It was light heavyweight. Knocked out your boy Jimmy Walker.
Johnny Walker.
Jimmy Walker. Yeah. What's his face?
Damn it.
Dude, he
fought Melvin Manhoff?
Yeah.
Old ass Melvin.
Like 40-year-old 185er.
Yeah, he's a 5'8" and a heavyweight. A light heavyweight. Like, no way. Why are you 5'8" and light heavyweight?
That light heavyweight champion Bellator are gonna beat the fuck out of him.
You think so?
This is Khabib motherfucker, bro.
Just because he's Russian.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're just tough.
They're good. They're all good. Like, what Russian fighter? Makachev? Who's he about to fight? About to be a great fight, I bet. Who's Makachev?
They're not all good. What's his name? Connor's boy.
Art the GOAT? Artemola?
Yeah, the GOAT.
Beat Paulie Malignaggi in a fucking boxing contest.
I said it. I knew
Paulie's hands don't break. Paulie probably just beats the fuck.
Nah,
wipes the floor with him.
Paulie, it was in a boxing match. Just fist to fist. I don't think he could. I knew it was going to be a little different.
Paulie was tuning him up.
Telling this guy he's not tough.
Dude, he's
not. Been boxing his whole life, bro.
That's a multiple
shit you got on this podcast. I'm going to say it right now. If I started training now in a year, and I was
Paulie
seriously dedicated, I would beat the fuck out of
him. He beat the piss out of him.
No, I think I could beat him.
You could train for a year. Paulie Malignaggi doesn't have to throw a punch for a year, and he's going to beat the fuck out of here.
He could come out the car doing a couple of jump
And I
ropes.
do what brother did and fuck his girlfriend.
Hey, he'll get off the plane and drop you like he dropped Connor.
Just same thing. Same thing. You're gonna put out some doctored video.
Dude.
You're gonna show you catching like a little left hook to the body that maybe hurts him a tiny bit in the 7th round after he dropped you 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't even be able to see that, dude.
No, you won't. Let 7 rounds. He knocked the fuck out within.
Suami don't make it out of the first round.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah, I'm out of shape. But if I trained, I do whole 12 with them.
Hey,
championship rounds. I just keep coming forward.
No, you won't.
If you could go back 10 years, train for a year, and we could leap him forward 10 years, and he doesn't do shit for a year, he can still beat the fuck out of you. It's a multiple-time world champion.
You guys have not seen these hands when they're
a multiple-time world champion.
tweaked at the fucking...
Teddy Atlas will beat the fuck out of you right now.
No, get the fuck... He's old as shit, bro.
Would beat the
what? Just
fuck
fist or legs? I'll kick him in the leg.
No, we're talking about just fist.
Straight boxing.
If he kicked Teddy in the fucking leg, he fucked Teddy's life.
Let Teddy kick him.
Good.
I don't think
his shit would break on me, man.
Yeah.
You'd be like Silver.
No, but if it was a straight hands contest, Teddy would give you the word.
Nah, bro. Oh, dude, I look so good against Teddy.
Yeah, but he's just
I have my hands down and
he's
shit.
just gonna throw these super crisp jabs the whole fucking time.
He'd throw one right down Main Street and drop your ass, bro.
No.
Right down the center.
Nope, I just hit. Oh, okay, come on. Give me more. I taste my blood, get fired up. Like Bruce Lee, fuck that, dude.
You think you would? Another punch comes?
Dropped.
Done.
No, dude, I don't think so.
He's doing that thing where he can't.
Hey, I do really want to see Super Bowl weekend Paige Van Zandt get fucked up in bare knuckle brawl.
Oh, she's doing that, huh? She's dumb. She should not do that.
Fuck.
It's like, you get money because you're pretty. Don't ruin that for yourself. She's gonna can get cut the fuck up on those. I mean, we know you're tough. I mean, but that's just not like, you don't need to do that. You already proven that you'll fight your heart out. Right?
You won't be good at it, but you'll try real hard.
Unless they need money, I guess. Her boyfriend won just over this weekend.
Yeah, he's good. He's
undefeated.
Good. Yeah.
Her boyfriend, husband.
What's funny is I almost put Michelle Watterson in that category until I watched her fight Angela Hill, and after that I'm like, Michelle Watterson, a fucking warrior. Like she's a fighter. Paige, she fights. Michelle's a fighter.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I knew Watterson was really good prior.
Yeah, I put her. I knew she was good. Like she's good, but I just put her closer to the Paige side of things. But she's.
I can't see her being champion.
No, because she and that Joanna
she's
fuck
top
her
5.
world up.
Joanna did already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Weili Zhang would probably fuck her up. I don't think that Chinese girl should get the next title shot. I think Joanna should get.
You should have seen her boxing. It's crisp.
Yeah, but because she beat Joanna and Jacek.
I don't know. That's kickbox. It was a different person they were fighting. Like, she was fighting Claudia. Claudia was just swinging for the fences.
Yeah.
But she was using that jab real good and, moving.
What happens when Joanna's fucking
leg kicking you?
Yeah. You throw them front kicks to the body. Joanna will fuck her world up.
Joanna always fucks people up. You don't get out of a fight with Joanna looking nice. Neither does her, but...
Most of the time she comes out looking all right. I don't like weight cutting Joanna nearly as much as I like 2 weeks after.
I just see Raul's friend, dude. This kid. You ever meet him? He looks just like Joanna Check, or she looks like him. Whatever.
His boy from back in the day.
Yeah. He looks just like Chris. He looks. If you see him, you wouldn't know. You're like, oh my god.
He does.
He does. Looks just like the motherfucker, dude. And his skinny as her too. It's like he's little and
same hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has a.
For real. That's crazy.
Did he get braids on fight days?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wait, hold up. Did we talk about the election at all?
Yeah, we started with.
We started with. We're just happy. Let's not rub it on the people, you know.
Let's give them some time to heal.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck their feelings.
Yeah.
That's what my sister had on her boat.
Yeah,
fuck their feelings.
Mm-hmm. Wait, your sister was rocking flags on boats?
Uh-huh.
Damn,
the best
bro.
Trump flag to me was the one that said "No more bullshit." You realize how much this guy bullshits you, right? No, Trump 2020, no more bullshit.
I don't know where. I think my sister's hanging out with conservative white people, and she thinks she's one of them or something.
Lori had some of her friends from work over last night. They're enjoying some drinks. Her one friend brings her boyfriend over. I was hanging out, entertaining people. Once I found out some random fucking 40-year-old dudes coming over, you know what I did? Came down here.
Isn't it weird when a guy you don't know comes to your house?
Yeah,
it's just weird. It's just awkward. Like if Lori's friend has her boyfriend come over, it's just weird. It's a weird Sarah's friend's boyfriend came over, and I didn't even dislike him. We just don't know each other, and he came in, and it's just like.
That's your home. That's your territory. Like, this is another man. Like it's an animal
you're
thing.
Friends with her. Instinct. She could come over, but this is kind of weird. I don't know.
I think it's their lizard brain, like trying to take this from you.
Yeah, it's just off.
Mm-hmm. You know? My biggest problem with it is I generally feel like I'm supposed to be like friendly, and I'm supposed to make friends so we can hang out. I don't want it. If somebody's genuinely cool, I will fucking be friends with her. One friend. Her boyfriend, this Colombian kid, met him. It was cool. We're cool. Me and him can hang out. But this fucking 40-year-old white guy, weird. So I go in there to give Lori her phone. Like she's pretty drunk. Her friends are all drunk. This dude starts talking, and then he looks at me. He's like, "Did you work at 3D Metals?" I'm like, "Motherfucker!"
Oh hell yeah,
dude. So I didn't talk to very many people there. So like I don't know this guy's face at all. He was in shipping, so he knows fucking everybody. But I never talked to him. He's like, "Yeah, I don't think we ever talked to him." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm mad and stuff." And then he starts saying something. He's like, "Yeah, you were real good friends with Matt back at Copperland, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, looks over at his girlfriend. He's like, "Matt's my black friend." I tell him that. I tell him he's my black friend. I figure out that one, right? I'm just like,
I hate people like that, dude.
And then I'm just like I didn't want to cause anything. I literally want to say Matt is my friend. This is somebody I still talk to from there. One of the people I still talk to from there. I'm like, you don't tell him that. I want to be like, you don't tell him that. He'll slap you in your motherfucking mouth if you fucking told him that. I know this dude. He will slap you the fuck out of you.
There's a lot of people that feel like they have to like say stuff like that to like.
Dude, he thought it was fun. He thought it was so fucking funny, and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go downstairs. I told Frank that. Frank, like a Trump, Frank's like, that's the most uncomfortable shit I ever heard.
That's very
like this is a Trump supporter. Like why would he say that? I'm like, I don't. Thought like, we're not from the same generation. Not like that wasn't funny. I was fucking like, what the fuck?
I don't try to do shit like that. Like try to make like a joke like that. Like when I meet someone, or like just to get them to like me. Like
you gotta have at least one, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been cool with black people. I have black friends my whole life. It's not weird. That's not a weird thing.
Like, this just happened. I walked to the park, and Layla was talking to some girl that lived in one of the houses on the way there, and like the girl's dad came up, and I was like, yeah. She's like, could we hang out? I'm like, maybe we'll wait till after coronavirus. And the girl's dad goes, that should be done now that the election's over, right?
Oh, Jesus. One of those.
Yep. That's what they say.
I do shit like that all the time.
My stepson, he's friends with somebody who I used to be really good friends with, his little brother, and he was like invited to this birthday party. It was like as the coronavirus was calming down and stuff, and I'm like, I've been seeing people, it's whatever, and then I go to get on the Facebook to like talk to this dude because he like sent me a thing via Facebook Messenger. I don't go on Facebook, but I have the Messenger, and I like just click on his profile. I'm like, let me do a little research here. Literally a fucking 2-paragraph post about how he's not going to some gas station because they told him he couldn't come in without a mask, and I'm like, he ain't going to that party. He ain't hanging out with this kid no more. Like. Ain't doing that. Like Luke fucking dropped a bomb on non-mask wearers on the road.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's like, you weak ass bitches. He literally said weak ass bitches. That was a good podcast. He did a good job. He didn't plug his show at all. It's pretty funny.
No, it was great. Hearing him talk about MMA.
And Luke took Rogan to school on some MMA knowledge for sure. But it's Luke's full-time obsession. But, yeah. I don't know.
I had a coworker. I got this new coworker, third shift guy. He takes over after I leave, and he does that same shit. Like, he's always trying to talk to me, saying like, "Oh, it's gonna be a Monday." I was like, "Another Monday, right?" It's like, fucking shut up. I literally not said anything.
That's
to the
like
guy.
in Office Space. It looks like you got a case of the Monday.
Yeah, it's that Office Space thing. It's like, why do people do this? Like,
he's like, well, what would you do if somebody asked you if you had a case of the Mondays? I ought to get your ass kicked for something like that, man.
Why do people do it?
There's a new guy at my job. We talk UFC, and then like we just won't talk at all the rest of the day.
Yeah,
and it's fucking beautiful.
That's pretty awesome.
Like he's one of the best hires they've ever made. From that aspect of it, like he just
one of my favorite people at 3D during breaks. He would just chill at his machine because it's like nice and quiet back over where he is. I just go over there, sit down, talk whatever MMA news. He'd like if he'd seen anything on Twitter, I want to know. And we fucking depart. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Gary, my guy, the guy. Like
you
guys got my guy's name's Gary. I know his name. He doesn't say a word.
My guy's name's John.
Oh, really? He doesn't say a word unless it's important, and he doesn't go like, "My family, give me his problems." Nope, he just shuts the fuck up and smokes a cigarette.
Hell yeah!
So
that's what my guy John is, bro. We text each other maybe like once a month now, just to like little MMA fucking thing. Because I don't work there anymore. But one of my favorite work relationships ever because no bullshit.
Right?
Nice, man.
I hate it. It's fucking
no bullshit.
They try to drag you in it too all the time. Coworkers and shit, like, hey, you see what they're trying to do here? Like, yeah, I don't know, I don't care. Okay,
think you're gonna get mad if I call off tomorrow? Don't care.
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
People. My problem mostly with coworkers is them trying to tell you about their life. Like, I don't fucking care at all.
They usually do.
Like little shit.
Why do you think you know nothing about me?
Yeah.
I don't
talk to you.
I don't care to let you know about me. And I for sure care even more for you not to let me know about you. 100. Worst. The worst. Worst. The absolute worst. I hate when people I work like this one dude I work with found out I was an MMA fan, so he tries to start talking MMA with me. He starts talking about Chuck Liddell. I'm like, no, I'm not that type of MMA fan.
I've had one of those like, but with Paige Van Zandt. Oh no shit.
Oh yeah, you told me that dude. Yeah, Paige Van Zandt fight. Who fought that fucking weekend?
It was one of the best cards of all time. I can't remember who fought.
It was like Holloway versus what's his name? Wasn't it?
It was Izzy, Gastelum, and Holloway Poirier.
No. It was this just happened. It was Holloway Volkanovski's
rematch and Pierre versus Aldo, I think, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah, and then
the main event was
it?
What was the main event?
Was it Masvidal?
Yeah, Masvidal versus
Usman.
It was that one.
Was it on that card?
I believe so. 2.3.
250.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Rose, Namajunas.
Oh, Andrade nominated as 2.
Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a hell of a fight.
There's 4 great fights right there.
I bet there was. Oh, I know there's something on the undercard that was way better than that because I'm like, why isn't this? Preliminaries. Ozdemir fought on this card. Muslim Saka, that dude's good. Armor Kwani's a beast. Like, there's one here is. I'm sure all these people have been in there. Yeah, it's crazy. Man, the Evox fucking ripped, damn near almost ripped your arm out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a great card, and you're pumped about the Peyton fans.
Let's see what she does. Ooh,
and she's hot, but she's not top 5 hottest in the fighters. Valerie Lareda, number 1. Valerie Lareda.
Can we see a picture of her?
Suami's like,
the Russian chick?
No.
Is that one Russian chick on Bellator? She's like a model too. You know what I'm talking about? She's super hot.
Yeah. Valerie Lareda. Yeah.
Oh man.
She is.
She like good at fighting. Her with
she's champion.
Jorge, no shit.
Champion.
Bellator?
Yep.
Her with Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, he fucked her, dude.
You think so, bro?
He banged Joanna.
What?
According to Colby Covington.
He's an asshole, bro.
Yeah, Valerie.
You're probably good.
Valerie Lareda, fine. Yeah, she got a sister too. She's number 1. She just got split in practice, and she was like salty about it, and she like talked about it. Like somebody elbowed her in the face in practice, and people are like, "You're a fighter, get over it." And then like the people who really know what's up, like, "Nah, you're not supposed to elbow your fucking training, your sparring partners in practice, fucking asshole." Like, people, get over it. You're a fucking all these like fake alpha male douches. Get over it. You're a fucking fighter. Like, yeah, you're not supposed to cut your fucking partners in practice.
It's supposed to hurt them.
Yeah,
really.
No, I mean, in some places you
some people go hard. Yeah,
shoot the box.
Yeah, they say that.
In the Netherlands, they used to. They don't.
Swami's basement. Me and Chino go super hard.
But
the other day, actually, last week we were doing it. We didn't even spar. We were hitting the nets. We were both hungover. Just like, you know what? We just laid it. We got steak afterwards.
Shit. I'm fucking chewed up.
Yeah, I gotta be getting home.
No. So this is our first one in a while. We're gonna start getting back at it because Corona's over because the
election's over, and we're just giving the people what they want.
I know
There's people hitting us up in the direct messages, and I'm sure the same for you guys. Just when are you guys coming back? We want to hear what you guys have to say.
We're gonna get some messages from Golden Boy for all the shit we talked about them.
We're prepared to hear from Oscar. Again,
we've challenged them on this channel. Tell them to come talk to us.
They don't want to come here.
But Dana, seriously, you're an asshole.
And mark my words, I will fight Teddy Ellis.
Teddy Ellis will fuck.
Teddy Ellis. Who else were you gonna fight?
He would fuck you up.
Oh, Paulie
Malinelli.
Paulie Malinelli. Hold up.
A year training.
You want to fight Tim Bradley?
No, Tim Bradley beat my ass. Paulie wouldn't. I'm too smart for Paulie. Stop. I'm savvy.
Oh, we're talking about the same Paulie, right? We're not talking about like Paulie D from the Jersey Shore. We're talking about world champion boxer Paulie.
Paulie D would probably beat me up. Paulie
Swear, you're a hilarious dude. Paulie's a great analyst too. I like Paulie.
No, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Nothing about that guy.
He's a good analyst.
He's a fucking loser.
World champion.
I like him.
Loser. World champion. And I never liked him. I never liked it. Like, he's probably a guy. I don't know. Ever since he got cuckolded, I just. Sorry, man. I know you fucked my girl, but good match. He was saying that after the match. Fuck you.
That's true. I wouldn't adapt him up.
Aw. All right, that's the end of the show.
That's rough, Paulie. Swami might pee your ass.
No way.
Yeah, see what I'm saying now?
No way.
He'll take Swami's girl, bro.
Probably would.
He's gonna get back at Adrian that way.
My fucking a girl I'm into.
Yeah.
Let's shoot the shit.